All right, everybody, welcome to my Learn Processing tutorial playlist. This playlist is going to be aimed at people who don't know how to program at all, you don't have any experience with programming, and you want to learn. So the programming language I'm going to be teaching you guys in this tutorial is processing. So just a little information about processing. It's Java-based, and so that means the syntax is fairly easy to learn and understand. Also, you can make little graphics and animations with it, so it's a lot kind of fun to make programs. I like using this over something like C++ or just regular Java because that's kind of boring, and whenever you run a program, you really just see something get printed out to the console, and it's not very exciting. So to get started, we're going to just go to this download page right here, and you're going to download whichever one works for your system. So I already have it downloaded, and mine was Windows 64-bit. So when you download it, it's going to be a zip file, and you're going to unzip it and put it in whatever drive you want. So once you do that, you go there, then you go here, and you're just going to hit processing.exe, and it's going to open up a new processing window. Just wait for it to open. Okay, and here we are. So to start off, I'm going to teach you guys about different data types. So okay, here we are in Notepad, and I'm going to make a list of a couple of the useful data types. So the first one you'll probably be using would be an integer. So an integer is a whole number. Another type we would use would be a floating point number, which is called a float. This is a number that can have a certain number of decimal points. So an example would be like pi, 3.1415926. So that's that. A double is also another data type that, like a float, that can have a decimal. It's not as many, but it still works. Another type we have is string. So actually, I'm going to start off with character. So a character is just like it's pretty self-explanatory. It's just a character, like a or the and sign, anything like that. A string is an array of characters, which we'll talk about later. So, and then, so those are the basic data types. In processing, I only ever really use floating point numbers because those are just the most useful. Integers, like I said, aren't that useful. You can use doubles, but I don't. And then characters and strings, those are more useful, especially for like C++ where there's a lot of text. But for this, we're just going to use the float. Okay, in the next video, we're going to start actually doing some programming, so I'll see you there.